Hey guys, welcome to the third video in this tutorial series. In our previous video, we spoke about operators. In this video, we're going to be talking about conditional statements and the basics or the base of conditional statements boils down to some couple operators we use, which I'm also going to be talking about in this video. So if we take a look at my VS Code, you're going to see I have four operators. We have the less than, we also have the greater than, have the this double equality sign is a comparison operator. Please note that the double equality sign is different from the single equality sign. Normally in programming, when we have a single equality sign, let's say for example we said name or number equals to 4. When we use the equals to the equality sign, it is an assignment operator. So basically it's a declaring operator. We are declaring that 4 is a number is equals to 4. We are assigning number to 4. But then when we make use of the double equality sign, then we are comparing number to 4. So yeah, basically, and the last one is the not equals to operator, which is an apostrophe with an equality sign, which means not equals to. So let's go. Let's have a few examples to explain further. So let's take for example we have 5 less than 6. So basically, what this means is 5 less than 6. It usually returns either a true or false. It basically returns a true or false statement. Every condition returns a true or false statement. It doesn't return anything other than a true or false statement. So if we take a look at our example where we have 5 less than 6, it's actually asking us is 5 less than 6 either true or false. So to print our value, we assign it to a variable. Let's say 5 greater, or let's just use a simpler variable name. Let's say compare num equals to 5 less than 6. So we could also print it, or better still, we could just make use of the print statement and it gives us basically what we want. So we can just put it here and say 5 less than 6, save our code and run it. So usually in maths, when we say is when we ask 5 less than 6, is it true or false? Yes, is a false statement. Sorry, is a true statement because 5 is less than 6. So when we run our code, let's see what we get. So we get a true statement. Exactly, that's great. So let's also check if it's greater than, let's see, is 5 greater than 6. Let's run our code and see what we get. We get a false. Exactly. So now if we also say is 5 equals to 6, note that we are not using the single equality sign. Uh we're using the double equality sign, is which is checking if 5 is equals to 6 or if 5 is the same thing with 6. So we should get a false. So let's run it and see what we get in our code. We got exactly, we're getting a false. And another some few added operators, comparison operator we can also think of is the greater than or equals to, or sorry, the greater than or equals to, or we could say the less than or equals to. This is also a comparison operator that returns a true or a false statement. So going back to our last example where we say not equals to, let's see, is 5 not equals to 5 not equals to 6. Let's see, please pardon my UI. This is the way I want my VS Code to be, which is why my VS Code is displaying not equals to a start. You could set your own VS Code to that if you like it that way. So let's run our code and see what we get. Basically, this is just saying is 5 less than 6. is a note is also going to be returning a true or false statement. It's not going to return anything less than a true or false statement. So when we run our code, we see true. 5 is not equals to 6 exactly. So I'll be giving a few examples, and you can feel free to pause the video and try and answer them yourself before we head along with the tutorial. So let's see. Print 2 less than 5. Print let's make it a little bit technical. Let's see how it goes. Let's see 2 minus 3 plus 4. Let's see, is it greater than 5? Let's see also, print, let's make it a tad more complicated also. Let's see false is equals to true. Let's see what's going to be our answer. Let's see. What am I typing? Sorry, pardon my mistake. Yeah, so let's so I think this is okay. So pause the video and see if you can answer this before then we run our code and see what it tells us. Okay, so let's run our code and we get true, false, false. So it's 2 less than 5, true. Is 2 minus 3 plus 4. If you do the operation, less than greater than 5, we get false. So the last one, which is a bit complicated, is false equals to true. So note now we are comparing a true or a false statement, if true or a false keyword. So we're asking is false is equals to true. So technically they are not equal. They are obviously not equal. So that's why hence we have a false. And back to our second question. You could use the principle called bedmass, that's brackets. Let me see if I could write it. So I'm making use of an inline commenting. An inline commenting is probably like, for example, you could say, let's see, you could put maybe a pound sign close to your statement, which the pound sign is not going to affect the statement if it's not in front of the statement. As far as it's after the statement, then you're good to go. But then you have to be careful the way you use it. So yeah, that's it for this video. In our next video, we'll be talking more about we'll be making use of our conditional statement, and then we'll be making decisions with our conditional statement. Until then, happy coding, and don't forget to practice.